A commercial motor vehicle, CMV, may be put out of service if it does not meet the safety requirements established by the United States Department of Transportation, DOT, and the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, FMCSA. Here are some of the reasons why a truck may get put out of service. Brakes. If the brakes on a CMV do not meet DOT safety standards, the vehicle may be placed out of service. For example, if the brake pads are worn down below the minimum thickness, or the brake system has leaks or malfunctions, the truck will not be allowed to continue operating until the problem is fixed. Tires. Worn or damaged tires that do not meet DOT requirements can result in the vehicle being placed out of service. For example, if the tires have tread depths below the minimum requirement or have cuts, bulges, or other damage that make them unsafe, the truck may be taken out of service. Lights and signals. If the truck's lights and signals do not work or are not properly visible, the vehicle may be put out of service. For example, if the headlights or taillights are not functioning, or the turn signals or brake lights are not visible from the required distance, the truck cannot continue to operate until the issue is fixed. Load securement. If the cargo being transported is not properly secured or loaded within the DOT requirements, the vehicle may be placed out of service. For example, if the cargo is unbalanced, overhanging, or not secured by the proper straps, chains, or other devices, the truck may be taken out of service. Driver violations. If the driver of the CMV is found to be violating DOT regulations, such as driving beyond the maximum allowed hours of service or using drugs or alcohol while driving, the truck may be placed out of service. Steering and suspension. If the steering or suspension components of the truck are not functioning properly, the vehicle may be taken out of service. For example, if the steering wheel has excessive play, the shocks or struts are worn out, or the steering system has leaks or malfunctions, the truck may not be allowed to operate. Fuel system. If the truck's fuel system has leaks or malfunctions, or the fuel tank is not securely attached, the vehicle may be put out of service. Exhaust system. If the truck's exhaust system has leaks or damage, the vehicle may be taken out of service. This is because exhaust leaks can lead to the release of hazardous fumes into the cabin of the truck or the environment. Windshield and mirrors. If the windshield or mirrors on the truck are cracked, obstructed, or otherwise not functioning properly, the vehicle may be placed out of service. This is because these components are critical for maintaining visibility while driving. Emergency equipment. If the truck does not have the required emergency equipment, such as flares, reflective triangles, or fire extinguishers, the vehicle may be taken out of service. It's important for CMV drivers and their employers to conduct regular inspections and maintenance on their trucks to ensure they are in compliance with DOT regulations and are safe to operate. A vehicle that is placed out of service must be repaired and re-inspected before it can be returned to service.